Welcome back to TarHeelIllustrated.com, our coverage of North Carolina's football signing day, the class of 2022. And if you happen to be checking us out on our YouTube channel, that's called Tar Heel Illustrated. I am THI publisher Andrew Jones, and joining me is our director of football recruiting, Miss Dina King. And Dina, Zach Rice is the latest Tar Heel to put pen to paper. He is now officially a UNC football player, signing his national letter of intent as we continue to discuss each prospect that has signed throughout the day today. Zach is a five-star kid from Liberty Christian Academy, Lynchburg, Virginia, the number 22 overall prospect nationally in the class, number 3 at his position. And he is the number 1 overall prospect in the state of Virginia, 6'6", 325 pounds, chose Carolina over Virginia. Also, seriously, at least for a while, considered Alabama and Notre Dame. He committed not too long ago. This is a recruitment that you were on top of for a long time. And I know that people, if they have listened to our pods talking about Zach, they know that we've been on him since June of 2020 during the pandemic, when a bunch of us were up in Virginia Beach and got to know him and see what kind of a special talent this young man is. So tell everybody what kind of player UNC is getting in Zach Rice.
Just another 5-star. You got to start in the trenches, and getting a guy like Zach is a great building block to build a good offensive line. And he made a lot of Tar Heel fans happy. I mean, his recruitment, probably one of the weirdest ones I've ever seen, where there was no leaks or anything. Nobody knew until he decided that night up there at Lynchburg where he was going. So just a huge pickup for North Carolina. Great kid, Gatorade Player of the Year in Virginia. Just a place where North Carolina has dominated in this class of 2022 recruiting class. Just a big moment for Mac Brown and his coaching staff.
And getting a 5-star offensive lineman, a kid that physically looks the part, but then when you watch him move, you watch his balance, you watch his footwork, you watch his quickness, you watch his ability to use his hands in pass blocking. He can maul as a run blocker, and he can handle the pass blocking stuff. We've seen him do that. In fact, there was a video clip that came out this past summer of him going at a camp going up against an NFL defensive end. It wasn't with pads on, but guys become 5-stars because of that athletic ability, because they have another level, another layer of stuff they can do. And if you were to sculpt the perfect offensive lineman in the modern era, where linemen have to move a lot, I would think Zach Rice would pretty much fit that sculpture. Yeah,
he turned a lot of heads when he did do that down there in Florida. And, offensive line, the big guys and everything, it's hard to judge how they're going to do, but with him battling an NFL defensive end, shows me that he has the potential to get, some snaps, and a lot of snaps maybe when he gets to Chapel Hill.
Well, he's going to arrive in January, so have a lot of time to prepare and be ready. And generally speaking, offensive linemen don't play as true freshmen, but occasionally a guy does play as a true freshman, especially for a good program that is heading in the right direction. And those guys usually turn out to be superstars. We don't know yet what Zach's going to be like, but if there is an offensive lineman that's come into Carolina in recent memory who could have who has a pretty good chance to get on the field right away, I would say Zach Rice is that guy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we said, with him and Zach, with him and Travis Shaw, that's 2 5-stars, great building blocks for the trenches. North Carolina's always had great success bringing in elite skill guys. Now they've brought in 2 really good elite linemen.
Looking forward to watching them go at it in practice at some point with full pads on. That'll be a lot of fun. Zach Rice, 5-star offensive tackle, the latest, most recent Carolina class of 22 Tar Heel to sign his national letter of intent. He is now officially a Tar Heel. Stay with us as we continue to discuss all of the kids whose signed letters of intent arrive in Chapel Hill today. Thanks for stopping by.